Alrighty, welcome back to The Last of Us Part 2. Last time I left off, we were looking for some gas. We checked out the dome, and we didn't find anything there, but we did get a gas can. So, at least we have something. But we need gas so that we can start the generator and move on. But, yeah. I did look up where the city we came from was, and it's Jackson, Wyoming. So, yeah. There's some other things I looked up as well. Pretty much read the plot for the first game, or a summary of the plot. Uh-oh. Great. Just what we need. All right. This guy has something. Shotgun shell? I'll take it. So, so in the first game we never actually went to Washington, at least from what I read. So, whoops. For some reason I thought we went to Seattle or Washington. But the place the place Joel took Ellie, where the doctors were, was actually in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah. So I was right about going to Utah. I just forgot that that is where we were supposed to go the entire time. Right. Give me a second as I try to stealth kill this guy. Shit. I probably should have dragged him into the other room. Come on. It takes so long to kill him. Alright. For a second there I kind of forgot I had this this ability to hear. So we actually took Ellie to the Fireflies and they were the one who were going to try to develop the cure. But for some reason I thought Tommy was a part of the Fireflies, but I don't think he is. So, yeah. And the Fireflies were in Salt Lake City, so there's that. And that's pretty much as far west as we went. That's a clicker. What else is around here? I'm gonna stay in this room for a second. It's like I don't know if I should try to go for the clicker first or if I should try to take out that person, because they might see me. But if I hide over here, the clicker might come back. 'Cause that's my whole concern right now, is taking out the clicker and then that guy sees me. This is perfect, this is perfect. A little bit closer. A little closer, come on. There we go, perfect. Alright, it seems like this game doesn't have super I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It seems like the enemies don't really move around that much, or at least in recognizable patterns. Or it's just, it feels like it's a lot more difficult for me to read their patterns than it was in the previous game. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. Or maybe I'm just used to other games where you can tell immediately how they're moving around. Great. I went to the other door. Perfect. Alright. I was afraid they were gonna see me. Is that all of them? No, I think there's one more. I just have no idea.
I think so.
Oh.
Go team. Let's find that gas.
Go team? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I killed all of them.
I wonder what it was like to serve on a jury.
Oof.
Sit down, look at evidence, try to tell if somebody's lying.
Just give me 5 minutes and my knife. I'd tell you if they were lying.
Wow.
Wow, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Oh man. Jury duty. Luckily, I haven't had to actually be in a jury yet. And I really hope I never have to. Because I am not interested in it at all. I said this before, but I am terrible at decision making. And the jury's main purpose is to make a decision on whether somebody's guilty or not. And, you know, that's a big decision to make because there have been a lot of times where somebody is innocent, but they're still found guilty for whatever reason, probably bias. Usually it's racism. Yeah, that's a big topic currently. You know, it's like people of color are usually automatically assumed to be guilty, which is really, really fucked up. It's, yeah, it really sucks.
Hey, little help?
Coming.
So, yeah, you want to make sure you get that call right because there have been so many instances where somebody's been in prison for like 30 years and it's like, oh, we made a mistake.
Nope.
It's like, really?
You're telling me you never got in trouble back in Boston?
Oh, I got in trouble. But never landed in a courthouse.
I mean, were courthouses even around at the time that Ellie's been alive? Because I'm pretty sure Ellie's only been alive during this apocalypse. Why do we run down here so fast? I'm pretty sure there was another staircase over here, so I'm gonna go up here. Because there might be something... Oh, it's just a gate. Okay. But yeah, it's really, really scary to think that you need to make the right decision, or you might end up putting somebody who's innocent in jail for a really long time, and that will really mess up their life. It's, yeah. I really, really don't have any interest in
Well, that's what the notes say.
that.
Well, let's get down there.
Seattle Courthouse Building Directory. We have the Magistrate's Office, Probation Office, General District Courtrooms, Judge Salazar's office, Attorney Study, Lobby, Bailiff's Office, Faculty Garage. You know, the other thing about jury duty is it's just really, really scary to be in a courtroom. Even though the jury really doesn't do anything in the courtroom, they just sit there and listen. It's still scary. Oh yeah, that thing. Or you have to smack your controller. It's like, come on, light, work. Nope. I don't know. There's just something really nerve-wracking about being in a courtroom or being around legal people. You know, like judges and cops and lawyers. There's something scary about that. Benny. The WLF was winning. The city's gonna fall any day now, and unless you quit Fedra, I can't keep you safe. Up until recently, I could almost understand why you stuck with them, but after the Thursday Market massacre, I don't see how you can call us misguided killers with a straight face. Those people were just trying to get food for their families, and today they started banishing people for sedition? That's a death sentence. Listen, You still have time. I will vouch for you. Meet me by Rust and Coffee at 2 a.m. on Friday alone. Please show up. I know it's scary, but it's the only way. Your friend Sandra. Apparently Sandra doesn't like Fedra? Trying to read this again so I make sure I know what I'm talking about, but I don't really know. So to me it sounds like Fedra killed a bunch of people or arrested a bunch of people because they were stealing food from the market. That's what it sounds like to me. Or there was some sort of conflict between Fedra and these people here. I'm not sure if that's the WLF that she's talking about. I guess we'll find out.
Brought it on yourself, I guess.
Yeah, like the first part of the letter I can understand. It's like she wants him to quit because Fedra is a bunch of not so great people, and there was a massacre, which usually means a lot of people died at the hands of Fedra. That's what I'm understanding there. But then she talks about calling us misguided killers, which means she's not part of Fedra, I'm pretty sure. But she's a part of the WLF or something. They killed a bunch of people that were just trying to get food. Yeah. See, this is where pronouns start to make things a little bit more difficult to understand, because us can mean a lot of things. Is this door locked? Yes, it is. I don't know. Hopefully we'll learn more about that. I'm pressing X. I'm pressing X.
Careful.
Oh, I just had to jump on it. Okay. I thought she would jump automatically, but no, I had to push forward a little bit. Alright, let's drop in here. But yeah, jury duty, not something I really would enjoy. Oh, great. We're gonna have to run. Get off me. I'm kind of busy here. Oh shit, that's a clicker. Hang on. She's gonna die. Ellie, please save me. Fuck. Should have had my shotgun out. Why'd you have to get taken or grappled? What is it? I don't know. Alright, clicker's gonna get shot here. Well, I'm dead. There's a clicker right there. Save me, Dina. Shoot the clicker. Good job. I am surprised that Dina actually killed that clicker for me. Usually, the AI or your friends don't really do much. You okay? 'Cause I'm not. Alright, let's use our med kit here.
Jesus. I think that's all of them.
Well, let's find that gas.
There's a shortcut to create stuff. That's nice. Yeah, let's craft a couple. We're gonna need it. That was not fun. Yeah, using guns in this game
I'm
is
climbing
not
back
the
up over
best.
here.
Surprisingly. You'd think having ammo and all that stuff would be useful and make the game easier. It actually makes the game harder. Because I cannot aim. I just can't. This is like the one time where I would rather sneak up on enemies and try to stealth kill them instead of shoot them in the face. I feel like I didn't really have that problem in the first game, but back then I was pretty used to using a controller all the time, and my aim was not terrible, from what I remember. But this game, oh, I just suck. And I just realized this is the courthouse that we were supposed to find. Oh, I'm so stupid. Alright. But yeah, there's just something nerve-wracking about jury duty, and I don't know.
And?
Wait. We got gasoline.
Our luck's
I
changing.
didn't see it there for a
She
second.
thinks this.
I forgot gasoline is clear.
The fuck Vedragate is calling to us.
Now, how do we get out of here?
I don't know. That's for you to figure out. Oh look, there's a thing here. I don't think we can jump in that wall. I'm pretty sure I explored all of this stuff.
Dina,
There's probably something hidden in the water somewhere, where you can only see it if you walk over it. I don't know. Oh jeez.
Okay, let go.
good job, babe.
Thanks.
Alright.
Okay, gate.
Could be a while before we run into Abby and her friends. It might be worth grabbing some supplies before we press on.
Good point.
Yeah, I just used a bunch of my bullets, so it would be a good idea to look for supplies here. Anyway, what was I talking about? See, this is where things get a little bit difficult in terms of doing Let's Plays and all that stuff. Is
Wasn't Joel all about coffee?
you might have a topic.
Kidding me? He'd trade half his stuff for a bag of beans.
I never got it. Tastes like burnt shit.
Thank you. Acquired taste, my ass.
I agree. Coffee tastes like crap, alright? I don't like coffee. It's gross. But anyway, the thing about you know, recording Let's Plays and all that stuff is you might have a topic you want to talk about, but then as you move through the game, things happen and then you get interrupted constantly, so it's kind of hard for me to stay on track. And if I forget something and don't finish my thought on something, then I apologize. Alright, Big Blue, real name unknown. 100 brains, 80 brawn, no affiliation. Big Blue is an extra-dimensional entity who has taken on the appearance of a blue whale. First arriving on Earth over 1 billion years ago to keep watch over nascent life forms, they use their infinite well of knowledge to help guide the human race in times of great need and upheaval. Their unfathomable age has one major drawback. Days appear to pass as microseconds. However, this time dilation effect is offset if they hold their breath, which they can do for several years at a time. Hero. So they can control time. Or at least the way they feel time. Cool. You know, I've had a theory about time and why it seems like the older you get, the faster time goes. And it has something to do with like the length of time. I'll talk about it after I read this. Hey Davis, check our old WLF safe house for supplies. Probably a long shot, but every little bit helps. Grab what you can and meet us back at Saravina. Don't worry about the gas, we'll take care of it. Mike. Mm-hmm. Supplies, you say? So anyway, you know, when you're young, like let's say you're 10 years old, 5 years has been half of your life, so it feels like it's forever. But when you're, let's say, 25 years old, 5 years has only been a fifth of your life. So it seems like 5 years goes a lot faster. And that length of time relative to your age becomes smaller and smaller as you get older. And it makes it seem like... Shit! I knew something was gonna be in here. Oh, God.
You okay?
I knew it. I just knew it.
How do they get inside these places?
I
don't know.
wonder,
I hate that shit.
is this the key that we need to get into the pet store? Okay. Alright. Hopefully there's nothing in the toilet, but I will grab it if I have to. But yeah, anyway. As you get older, a certain length of time will become a smaller and smaller fraction of your life.
We figured this
And
place out.
the more you experience that length of time, like 5 years, every time you get older and you experience another 5 years, it seems like it gets faster because it's shorter, or
Onward,
it's
Shimmer.
a smaller fraction of your life, so it feels like it goes by faster.
How you doing back there? Getting homesick?
A little bit. You?
Same. Miss having a roof over my head.
You know, I've always dreamed of fixing up a farm just outside of Jackson.
Why wouldn't you stay in town?
Why do I have to get on the right
I don't
side
know.
or left side?
I like the idea of real space.
Sounds lonely.
Only if you're doing it alone.
Okay. So are we gonna, like, raise sheep and milk cows?
Are you making fun of me?
No. It actually sounds kinda nice.
Really?
Yeah. Really.
Alright. So yeah, it's always been interesting, like how time seems to get shorter or go by faster as you get older. But that's how I think of it. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense though. Yeah, so is that. I was talking about the jury duty that kind of sucks. I don't know. Not a lot of people like jury duty. I'm pretty sure nobody, or there are people who like it. I'm not one of those people. Maybe jury duty is something that you should care about more. Because then you can make sure that the right people are found guilty and the right people are found innocent. Is the cat back? No, the cat's just gone. Ran away. Alright. Of course the cat would run away. If it was a dog, it would come up right to me.
Shit. I got
Right
it.
up to me. Yeah, that's the right way to say that.
In here.
Alright, so that was the key.
What the hell is this place?
Some
There's gonna
kind
be freaking clickers in here or something.
of something.
Alright. Yeah. So jury duty sucks, but
What
you
is
know,
that?
it is something
WLF
you have to
propaganda.
take seriously.
Reminds me of the Fireflies in Boston.
In New Mexico, we had these guys called the Ravens. Protectors of the Constitution, they called themselves.
Mm-hmm. They think we're sheep, bare your fangs. Join the Washington Liberation Front. Okay. What? Did I miss the freaking thing? Son of a bitch! Where's my checkpoint? I'm restarting the checkpoint because I think I got screwed out of that because I was reading the thing for so long. So yeah, anyway, that's enough about jury duty. And then I think the other thing I was talking about was Tommy and the Fireflies and all that stuff. Alright, we'll just redo this. So yeah, we started off in Jackson, Wyoming, where Tommy's and Maria are from. Or where we were living. Everybody was living. That's in Jackson, Wyoming. Which I kind of remember from the first game. And then there was also Salt Lake City, Utah. And apparently I just missed out on the conversation. Great. Awesome. I am really pissed off about that. Because I wanted to know more about the freaking Constitution protectors or whatever.
These are plans to hit a Fedra convoy. This place must be old.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's been here in years.
We could take a look.
Great. I'm upset. I tried to fix it and it just didn't work. I was sitting in the thing reading the thing for so long, I probably shouldn't have done that. But I feel like that shouldn't take away from the time. I don't think there should be a time limit on those conversation pieces. And at the very least, it should be when I'm walking around and not reading a piece of paper. So, there's one strike for Naughty Dog. One mistake that they've made so far.
Goonie and Ghost would have loved this.
Oh, are you gonna have something to say about it?
Who?
They were these feral cats I had before I came to Jackson. But they didn't seem to want to leave with us, so I miss those scratchy little shits sometimes. You have any pets?
Nah, was never really my thing.
Oh, maybe when we're done with all this, we can get a nice little creature to take care of.
Alright, deal.
See, I don't like it when they talk about plans for the future. It makes me very suspicious. 'Cause look what happened to Joel. Anyway. Yeah, so the city we're from is Jackson, Wyoming. I was right. Kind of. It was between Wyoming and Montana. And it was Wyoming. So I still know my states a little bit. And then Utah is where the Fireflies were located, and they that's where Joel took Ellie originally and then changed his mind. And that's as far west as they went. Never actually went to Washington, never went to Seattle.
Think we got
For some reason I thought they did. So,
Hey, you nervous at all?
About?
After everything we found out about the WLF, they seem more organized than I expected.
Doesn't change anything for me. Just means we have to be more careful.
At least they don't know we're coming for them.
Exactly.
I feel like they know.
Okay.
I know. All right. We should get back to the fuck Fedra gate before we lose the day.
Yeah. See if we can find those WLF at the Saravina.
Are there more locations on the map here? Yes, there are. Alright, I'm gonna go check these out.